before we get closed out here, you said you wanted to show something from Soho?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up here real quick.
We're going to say that this is the eclipse season again. I thought that only happened, what is it, November and April or March?
No, they didn't even show it this time. They just don't show it anymore. That's it.
They know we got hip to that. Is that what you're saying?
Fortunately, I've collected plenty of data that shows exactly what's occurring.
So what you got there, Scott? I think you
this piece of video, I was just going through my routine this morning and checking out these coronal holes that have been inducing these massive earthquakes. And then again, hey, the government may be inducing these massive earthquakes that have hit over the last couple of weeks. But I always do my routine, and I'm always checking it out. And, I'm used to seeing the moon pass in front of the SDO camera. But this time, there's not one object going this way and another object going this way. So I wanted to make sure that what I was seeing was true. So the moon is the second object that you're going to see in the video, and it will come up from this way. But what's coming down first? It's not the moon, because it happens rapidly. Now, I went on Solar System Scope, checked out where the SDO is positioned, the rotation of the moon around the Earth, and the object that comes up like this is the moon. But the first object that comes down is not the moon. So how could the moon do that in less than 48 hours, in less than 24 hours? I haven't figured it out, but...
Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Exactly. Let me just share this.
It can't be the moon, it's something else.
It's an hallucination.
Yeah. So I have this looping. You can see that, right? And I slowed it down. So that was the first object. Now here comes the moon. Now it happens so fast that you could miss it.
Yeah.
But what is that for? Here's the moon. The moon's coming up. But what is that? Then the moon comes up. Now I've got the correct positioning of the moon. Yeah, that was simple. But, there is no object that we know of in our solar system that would be passing by in that downward motion. Now, Venus is off to our left in this positioning, way off to our left. Nowhere even near the view of this camera.
Yeah, you must send me these images so I can calculate the radius of this object from the image.
That's what I was saying, Claudia. This one looks bigger than...
Sure. Maybe the Earth has two moons. I have postulated that probably has more than two.
The Hindus actually believe that the dark moon has come back in, and I may be not quoting it with the Hindus, but the belief is that there is the dark moon there now. There is another object.
The second object, which you say is the moon, seems larger than the first. Or that could be to do with where...
Actually, I thought the first one looked larger. Look how it comes
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the moon comes upward. Whatever this object is, it passed downward first.
Oh, okay, so the moon is the one that moves upwards.
Yes, that's the moon. So on the 9th at 2100 hours, and then at 1:30, that comes up. So we're talking about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Well, how would that be the moon? That's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible. It can't be the moon.
Now, I slowed this down. If you watch it on the 48-hour loop, it zips by so fast. But, I've been watching this video footage for so many years.
But there is something else. And the thing is, I actually realized that there's probably not one SDO spacecraft. There are two.
That's interesting.
Because that's the only way that we wouldn't see the real SDO eclipse. And they would then show us the fake one, pretending that it's the real one. Of course, they play these games, they show us the truth. And then they tell us that it's not possible.
And if you look at the angles of this, the larger one that comes down first comes down from way up above. And then the moon passes at a different angle from the bottom. Okay? And, we know the angle of the moon's rotation with the Earth. So that was correct. That bottom object is the moon. I pinpointed it exactly. But this thing that's coming down completely eclipses the sun within this view.
Yeah.
And as you see, the moon coming upward, you're only catching a small piece of it.
Yeah.
But this object completely almost takes out the entire sun in this view.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what it is. I'm sure there is a group of debunkers out there that will tell us one thing. And
we do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to examine these images. You must send them to me, Scott.
Absolutely not. I refuse. No problem. I slowed this down. I slowed this down considerably because this is the first time that I've seen a double object on the SDO like this. I'm always seeing the moon. I get, 1,000 emails just about every single month. Oh my God, what just passed in front of the SDO? And, 99.9% of the time, it is the moon. But this time, we've got one object coming up, one object coming down within an hour and a half to 2 hours of each other.
Well, Claudia, you'll take a look at this, right? This is...
I definitely will. I'm very interested.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. And we've actually captured...
calibrating. Yeah.
I don't know about that calibrating thing.
I don't know either. I mean,
How the moon could switch directions like that.
well,
No. There's no way SDO just changes direction from like that. That's impossible.
Yeah, because you see the sun
That's-
spinning upside down.
well, you would see the spacecraft as well. I mean, if they're if it's
Yeah, I mean, you actually would have to use huge amounts of fuel to change its trajectory, and basically it could crash if you even try a maneuver like that.
yeah,
It's very, very true. You cannot just change a satellite from moving in one direction to moving in the opposite direction. There's no way you can do that.
Dr. Albers, I think when you have time to analyze it frame by frame, I think we're going to get a surprise in it.
The only thing I could suggest is that they showed us images from one of the SDO satellites and then they showed it to us from the other one. That's possible.
Hey, I wanted to
Like
show
I
you.
said, I think there are at least two of them.